Since 1941, serving the public interest. WJZM Radio, Clarksville, Tennessee.
It's time for Airstrike, brought to you by Gary Matthews Volkswagen and Kia. Here's Sergeant Joe Padula from Strike 2nd Brigade Combat Team.
Absolutely. Hey, how you doing? This is Sergeant Joe Padula, and you are listening to Airstrike on WJZM 1400 AM. Absolutely. So, it was a good week here for Strike. This is a time where Strike soldiers get a little leave time. Okay, a little leave me alone and take a vacation for about 2 weeks. And unfortunately, I did not take that leave time, so I am broadcasting to you live today here at the WJZM studios in downtown Clarksville, off of Martin Street, named after Dean Martin. Is that right, John?
That's right. That's Amore.
That's Amore. That's John. He's the operations manager here, and he works the board for Airstrike for us. He helps us broadcast the story. And again, John, it is an honor to relay the Strike story to the masses here at Clarksville, and thanks through you guys in WJZM.
It's always great to have you here every Friday.
Oh, every Friday?
Every Friday afternoon. At 1 p.m.
No, bada bing, you know? Now, every Friday here at WJZM, they have Fort Campbell Fridays, okay? And this is great, okay? Clarksville is the neighboring city of Fort Campbell, and the two of them are like, left hand, right hand, yin and yang. Any other similes, you know?
Yin and yang?
Yeah, I already said that.
Or yang and yin?
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Which? Never.
So creative, John. Absolutely.
Strikerific.
Strikerific. Absolutely. So the two of us, we work hand in hand, and we like to tell Clarksville what's going on over at Fort Campbell and Strike, and we like to know what's going on with you guys too. So we always take your calls. Call us here at WJZM 931-645-6414. That's 931-645-6414. And if you can't understand my dialect, my New York accent, 4 means 4. Okay, that's the number. Absolutely. All right.
What is it?
4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me try
it like you
normal way here. 4. Did that work?
That's good.
All right. 4.
Yeah. Put about 3 syllables in it.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you, and not to mock the South, because I love the South. I really fell in love with here. In case you haven't noticed, I'm a Army-minded guy with a New York mouth, all right? I miss home, but I'll see you guys over there soon. But while I've been down here, you guys have really embraced me and made me part of your family, like the stepchild of the family, but that's okay, That's all right. Now you guys, like, what was the word I heard the other day? It was a one-syllable word, and the lady, pie, okay? That's a one-syllable word, man, not 3. She goes, would you like some pie?
I'll be back in about an hour.
I said, man, there's too many syllables and too many calories in that. Yeah. I'm going to have to pass.
Give me the low calorie.
Oh, but speaking of calories, I bought the cannolis again.
Cannoli talk.
Yeah, cannoli talk. Every about 15 minutes remaining of the show, we do cannoli talk here at Strike, at Airstrike, and it's always a good time. We get to finish our message and finish our conversation with cannolis in our mouth.
That's right.
And also today, we'll have more things going on during that cannoli talk. I'm not looking forward to it, but I'm sure you guys are, all right? Today we have...
scientific experiment.
Yeah, an experiment. I'm the...
guinea pig.
Italians get offended when you say that. Please, take it easy, all right? Now, I'm going to be the recipient of 2 combat medics today that are in studio, and they're going to be talking about their job and what they do at Strike, overseas and while in garrison. And they're also going to be sticking me with an IV live on the air today.
Ooh. Yeah. Glad it's you and not me.
Let me tell you, I don't know what I signed up for. I'm not... Don't get me wrong.
Volunteer, but I can do it.
Yeah, no, understand. Thank you for your service.
That's right.
Yeah, forget about it, But it should be something very special. So I want you guys to hang in there. We're going to take a small break here, but, Yeah, don't go too far. We're going to have some needles. We're going to have some talk. We're going to have some cannolis. And we're going to be telling the soldier story right to you, right here at WJZM. This is Sergeant Joe Padula, the host of Airstrike. And, yeah, I'll talk to you in a minute. Absolutely.
They haven't played on the same team since high school. And now, these brothers patrol the Atlanta outfield together.
And a 1-2. Slow curveball. Hit high, deep, and way out of here to left field. Here comes Upton to the plate.
They are Atlanta Braves outfielders B.J. Upton and Justin Upton. And you'll only hear them play right here.
WJZM Radio, Clarksville, Tennessee.
Brought back by popular demand. It's the Gary Matthews Kia Invoice Sale. Plus, you keep the Kia bonus cash. In Clarksville on the river. It's here. It's now. No haggle, no hassle invoice pricing on every new 2013 Kia in stock. No one saves you more. This is a limited time offer. So make the switch to Gary Matthews Kia today. New 2013 Sorrento LX. Get invoice pricing, 0% APR for 60 months, and you keep the $1,000 Kia bonus cash. New 2013 Optima LX. Get invoice pricing, 0% APR for 60 months, and you keep the $1,000 Kia bonus cash. It's crazy but true. And every new Kia comes with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Every credit application accepted. Hurry to Gary Matthews Kia Invoice Sale in Clarksville. Make the switch to save more. MatthewsKia.com. Invoice pricing ensues. Stock numbers 1342, all prices plus tax, title, and license. Cash back from Kia Motors of America. Prices include 457 processing fees. Some dealer incentives and year-end awards can affect actual invoice cost and pricing. 0% with approved credit. Ends 4/30/13.
Charter TV presents Love in HD, an audio romance, Chapter 1.
When Jackie agreed to go on a date with Dirk, the handsome new guy in town, she expected a few surprises, but this was amazing. "What's wrong?" said Dirk, confidently leaning against a ceramic panther in his bachelor apartment. "Never seen so much HD before?" "No," she confessed, biting her lip. She hadn't. Sure, back in college she dated a few guys with what she thought was lots of HD, but nothing like this. "Charter TV has over 100 HD channels," he added, "plus 1,500 HD titles on demand, and apps like Watch ESPN so you can watch live sports anytime, anywhere." "Oh, really?" she said, trying to play it cool but melting inside. "Yeah," said Dirk. "There's never been a better time to get Charter TV." Jackie knew in her heart he was right, just like she knew she wanted Charter TV.
Sign up now for just $29.99 a month when bundled. Call 855-899-CHARTER today. Some restrictions apply. See charter.com for complete details.
Quality matters, and since 1972, Dawson & Dawson has been Clarksville's heating and cooling experts. Providing fast, reliable, and convenient service, Dawson & Dawson Heating and Cooling is all about quality. And right now, Dawson & Dawson is offering 2-year labor and 10-year parts warranties on all Lennox replacement units. State licensed, insured, and bonded, Dawson & Dawson Heating and Cooling, where quality has mattered since 1972. For service or free estimates on new installations, call 931-906-4570. That's 906-4570. Or visit them online at DawsonHVAC.com.
Clarksville's only radio station for local news, talk, sports. WJZM Radio.
And now back to Airstrike, brought to you by Gary Matthews Volkswagen and Kia. Here's Sergeant Joe Padula.
All right. Hey, how you doing? All right, we're back. Okay. Yeah, here we are. We're sitting with two Strike Brigade Combat medics, okay, and we got one Sergeant Tracy Anderson. Hey, how you doing, Sergeant?
It's actually Tori Anderson.
Tori.
You were close. It's a T.
All right, Tori. All right, Sergeant Tori Anderson. Now, a little bit about you, a little background. Where are you from, and when did you join?
I was born in Roswell, New Mexico. I see you laughing. Yes,
no, that is awesome.
And then I grew up most of my life in El Paso, Texas. So in a military town, but I kind of wasn't that familiar with it. I joined when I was 21, and this is my third duty station, actually. So this is my last one, getting out of the Army soon. So finishing out here at Fort Campbell.
Well, thank you for your service, and
of
thank
course.
you for being here today.
No problem.
Absolutely. And also with you, you have PSC Abby Osorio. Speaking of Texas, right?
Yes, definitely.
Fill us in.
Hi, I'm PFC Osorio. Go by Abby. From Dallas, Texas. I joined the Army maybe like a year ago, so I'm pretty new. I joined at 18. I joined because I was bored with life, you know, just wanted an adventure.
Right.
This is my first duty station, so I haven't been in the Army too long, still learning. So
But
glad.
what a place to learn from. Strike, you know what I mean? Like,
definitely the best.
you struck gold, okay? You struck gold with being at Strike.
You actually bring up a really good point because this is the most cool unit I've ever seen in my life. Like, Fort Campbell is crazy. There's ropes everywhere, and they expect you to climb them. Like, who does that? It's so weird.
Right. Who does that? We do. Absolutely.
We do.
And I'll tell you what, even though you're new to the unit, okay, even though we're on leave, okay, and thank you guys for coming in here during this leave time, all right, but you're going to get some on-the-job training here today because I'm going to get stuck with the needle, right?
Yes.
All right. What's going to happen to me in a little bit?
Okay, so basically what we're going to do is an IV or intravenous. We're actually not going to probably hook you up to any fluids because you look quite hydrated. There's no need for all that.
Coffee, 88% water.
I
Forget about
know,
it.
really.
Absolutely.
So what we're going to do is we're going to get all our equipment ready, inspect it, of course, because we would never want to do anything to injure you, of course.
No, please don't.
Of course not. And then we're going to see what veins look good. And
all of them.
So the one right there in your neck?
No, we're not doing no neck stuff here.
Oh, darn it. I thought we were going to get some good training. So, then we're going to hook you up to an IV and go from there.
All right, great. And PFC Osorio, before we go into your guys' field and we're going to discuss more about you guys, how big's the needle? I'm not nervous or anything. I just want to know before we get started, okay?
I brought 20 gauge catheters, but usually we use about 18 gauge.
Okay, what does that mean? What gauge? The only gauge I know is a 12 gauge shotgun. Okay.
The different gauge needle is it's just the size of the width of the needle,
right?
How big it is, and you use different gauge needles for different veins, different.
The lower you go in number, the larger the gauge is. So a 20 gauge is smaller than an 18 gauge. So you should be less nervous.
No, I'm not nervous.
20 versus 18.
Believe me, just don't look at my palms. Okay? But I'm not nervous. Forget about it.
So we're using a 20 gauge, which would normally be like somebody our size would be a 20 gauge needle because we have smaller veins. You would normally get an 18, so you're actually kind of lucky today.
All right. I'm glad that we ran out of supplies. That's good. Okay. Now I'm going to read right here the definition, okay, of a combat medic. Okay. Now here we go. All right. Combat medics are military personnel who have been trained to at least an EMT basic level, 16-week course in the U.S. Army. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay. And who are responsible for providing first aid and frontline trauma care on the battlefield. Am I right so far?
Yes.
Okay, good. I'm not reading this. This is all off of the top of my head, okay? Just to let everyone know out there. Okay? They are also responsible for providing continuing medical care in the absence of readily available physician. Is that accurate?
Yes.
Okay, good. Let me tell you, Wikipedia, you're doing me okay here. All right? Now, it talks about your 16-week course in the U.S. Army, okay? You just got out of it, right, PFC? Tell me about your 16-week course. And where is it? Who does it? Bada bing, bada boom.
The AIT, basically the tech school where you learn all your medic awesomeness.
Where'd you go to basic training?
I went to Fort Sill.
Fort Sill, Oklahoma. Me too. All right. And
I went to Fort Jackson, so relaxing Jackson, as some people may know it.
Right. Yeah, and
it wasn't relaxing. That's a myth.
That's right.
Someone lied.
And Fort Sill wasn't Fort Silly, believe me. Okay, but go on. Okay, so AIT where?
I went to Fort Sill, Oklahoma, and I was there till April. I graduated April 27th. Was an AIT a year ago.
Okay.
So I was there from it's in San Antonio, Fort Sam Houston.
Fort Sam Houston, and now this is like the big medical base.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And Fort Sam Houston. And you're used to this. You're in Texas, right?
Yes.
And when did you go through your AIT?
I went at the same place. It was a little bit different back then because it wasn't a joint services base. It was just Army training. Now they've integrated all the services to medically train there.
So over at Fort Sam Houston, you got all your Marines, you got all your Air Force.
Yep, now you do.
Okay,
it didn't used to be that way.
My training was like that too, and let me tell you.
Was it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. The Navy, okay, and the Coast Guard were always going at it, we're the king of the sea, whatever, okay? All right, you always had the Air Force sitting back with their noses in the air, because we called them the Chair Force, but no offense, we love our Air Force brothers and sisters. And then you had the Army and the Marine guys always going at it back and forth, oh, we're tougher. And I'm just sitting in the back of the classroom going, isn't this a public affairs room for crying out loud? Are you kidding me? Did you guys have the same thing over there? Was there a rivalry with your other
There was a rivalry.
services?
The 68 whiskey course is still by itself.
68 whiskey. That is the MOS code for military for medics.
Healthcare specialists. The
Healthcare
68
specialists.
The medics are still by themselves. The healthcare specialists are still by themselves, all just Army. But I know the other 68 series, the other medical series, are integrated with Air Force and Navy.
Okay, understood. Now, when you went, it was just Army?
It was just Army.
And what time frame were you going over there?
I went in 2008 from, I think it was June to September. So, been,
Good.
you know,
Some
about
hot,
5
some
years
hot
ago.
months.
Yeah, it was quite hot. It was a little steamy over there.
Now, basic training, everyone knows how it is, you know, from the movies, which is pretty authentic. You know, the push-ups, the yelling, the screaming, move, you know, attention to detail. AIT, your after initial training at Sam Houston, was it just like that, or was it more like a college scenario?
You know,
push-ups?
It was kind of, I would say it's kind of split the middle because, like for instance, as far as the quote-unquote smoking that they talk about in basic training, where it's like high levels, like high repetitions of physical activity, you don't really do that so much. You do physical training, you run, all that stuff.
Right.
But there's more, they punish you in ways of like restriction versus like get out there and give me a ton of push-ups and sit-ups and stuff like that. So they'll like take away privileges. Like you can't go off post or things like that.
Right.
That's how it was when I went through anyway.
Same thing for you?
It's still basically, I've heard it's different now, but that's the way basically how I went through.
They're kind of expecting you to have already adhered to the
and
system.
It's co-ed, right?
Yeah, it is co-ed.
Now, what do you think the ratio is, male to female?
Well, it is one of the highest female-dominated MOSs in the Army.
Right.
But I know from my class, it still had more males. I don't know if yours is the same way.
Mine did too.
But the ratio is, it's much more balanced than many of the other MOSs.
Yeah, and I got to tell you, the combat medic and like you said, there is many females in these positions, and these are positions that eventually go on to the battlefield. Mm-hmm. And we're going to talk about that in a little bit. Your deployment to Iraq, right? You said,
right?
And we're going to talk about that in a little bit. But okay, so you finish your AIT, all right? You finish your push-ups and all your studying and all your tests and all your restrictions. Because, did you guys get in trouble while over there?
I did.
It was at least she's honest.
All right.
I was in Bravo company, a really strict company. The Bravo does it better, whatever,
What'd you do?
I got caught with a gum wrapper. As silly as that sounds, it was considered contraband.
Gum wrapper?
A gum wrapper.
Oh. You are a fire starter. Oh my goodness.
And I was put on extra duty, so I didn't have the privileges that everybody did.
All right, everyone. Hide the dentine from this one, all right?
Well, it's funny because they wouldn't allow you to have like there were funny restrictions. You couldn't have multivitamins.
Right.
So, God forbid I try to up my calcium intake.
Well,
I would be, no.
Well, let me tell you something. I'm glad that they taught you all this good stuff, and it showed you that you could follow rules, because I'm sure those rules and regulations are in there, so you're able to follow orders on command.
Absolutely.
Because I'm sure you guys are put into some scenarios and situations that requires I have to follow an order, and
Absolutely.
This is to the T. All right, we're gonna take another quick break here, okay? But when we get back, we're gonna talk about your guys' time in strike and your units and your deployment and here in garrison. But hey, this is Sergeant Joe Padula. You're listening to Airstrike on WJZM 1400 AM. Absolutely.
I love baseball. Baseball. Your station for Atlanta Braves baseball. WJZM Radio.
My favorite team. Brought back by popular demand. It's the Gary Matthews Kia invoice sale. Plus, you keep the Kia bonus cash in Clarksville on the river. It's here. It's now. No haggle, no hassle invoice pricing on every new 2013 Kia in stock. No one saves you more. This is a limited time offer. So make the switch to Gary Matthews Kia today. New 2013 Sorrento LX. Get invoice pricing, 0% APR for 60 months, and you keep the $1,000 Kia bonus cash. New 2013 Optima LX. Get invoice pricing, 0% APR for 60 months, and you keep the $1,000 Kia bonus cash. It's crazy but true. And every new Kia comes with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Every credit application accepted. Hurry to Gary Matthews Kia Invoice Sale in Clarksville. Make the switch to save more. MatthewsKia.com. Invoice pricing ensues. Stock numbers 1342, all prices plus tax, title, and license. Cash back from Kia Motors of America. Prices include $457 processing fee. Some dealer incentives and year-end awards can affect actual invoice cost and pricing. 0% with approved credit. Ends 4/30/13.
Clarksville Floor Covering has been serving Clarksville since 1961. So when it comes to carpet, hardwood floors, area rugs, and more, you can depend on Clarksville Floor Covering. Located on Spring Street or Floors on Terminal Road across from the mall, you'll find the biggest selections and the best prices in Clarksville. Clarksville Floor Covering features huge selections of tile, laminates, and more. Visit Clarksville Floor Covering and let the experts help you today. Visit Clarksville Floor Covering, Flooring America.
If you need qualified consultation, see the folks at Long & Harbison, Attorneys at Law. They are located in Clarksville at 1310 Madison Street, and their office in Springfield is at 107 5th Avenue West. The voice of Wildcat football, Fletcher Long, his partner John Harbison, and their partner in Springfield, John Germanis, give you the professional service you deserve. Give them a call in Clarksville at 931-896-2066 or in Springfield at 615-667-1359. Long & Harbison, Attorneys at Law.
Wiz Advertising, Clarksville's largest and longest-running indoor advertiser, provides a captive audience for your ads. We guarantee that consumers will read your ad. Who else can say that? On average, people spend between 1 to 3 minutes smack dab in front of information about your business. You can target the customers you want by age, gender, interest, or zip code. Make your business name come to mind when consumers need your product or service. Call Wiz Advertising at 931-220-9044 or check them out on the web at wizads.com. That's WIZZADS.com.
Clarksville's only radio station for local news, talk, sports. WJZM Radio.
And now back to Airstrike, brought to you by Gary Matthews Volkswagen and Kia. Here's Sergeant Joe Padula.
All right. Hey, thanks, Dave. I appreciate that introduction. And I got to tell you, Dave, you rock, man. All right. What you do here for us, allowing us to tell the Strike Soldier story on your airwaves is a beautiful thing, you know. And not for nothing, I got a cannoli for you later on to reward, you know, and say thank you. But here we are. We're sitting in here at Airstrike with two Strike Combat medics. If you want to call in and talk, 931-645-6414. That's the WJZM 1400 phone number. That's 931. That's called an area code. Okay, that's the first three before the other numbers. 645-6414. I'm sorry, 4.
There you go.
Yeah, 4. Right, absolutely.
Slow.
Absolutely. Bada bing. Now, Sergeant, okay, here we are. What we were just talking about was now here at your units, okay, and mentioned before was Strike is whore. There's always stuff going on, okay? What's some of the training that you guys have done here since you've been here at Strike?
Since I've been here at Strike, we make it a point to do as much training, you know, internally as we can. So we do like sergeant's time training where we'll take the soldiers and give them some localized training. But we've also done like company and battalion wide exercises where we set up like an actual level 2 facility where, and that's, you know, PFC Osorio's in treatment platoon and I'm in evacuation platoon. So we kind of serve different functions. Like her platoon will actually set up like a treatment center with beds, and they'll have a physician's assistant there.
That's called the treatment?
Yeah, that's what treatment platoon does.
How many people in your platoon?
My platoon?
Yeah, that involves treatment. And what goes into treatment?
Quite a few.
Yeah,
we've got like 30 probably, right?
Around 30.
List off all the stuff that involves treatment. The treatment side of the medical field.
Okay, the level 2, what she was talking about, consists of like physical therapy, patient hold, radiology, laboratory. Let's see what else.
Well, your regular physician's assistants, medics. What else has it got? I think that's it. Dental, dental also. That should be it.
You got to have good molars, you know.
So I mean, really, it's a pretty comprehensive set of level of care that you can do. But of course, then if anything more serious, you have to send them up.
Right. Like,
so,
say I chip a bicuspid. Okay.
We could probably take care of you.
All right, I can go to you.
You'll probably be given Motrin and be told to move out.
All right, you hear that? Bicuspids don't chip. All right. Now, as for your part, the evac, okay, which is short for evacuation.
Yes.
Okay, evacuation. Let me tell you, that's a good word right there. I mean, it's not, but it is. Yeah, evacuation. Now,
and more, yeah, I'll leave it at that.
Absolutely. Now, what entails in your job?
Okay, so if she's part 2, we're part 1. So we would be the ones
so
that...
we went backwards.
We went backwards,
Okay,
yes.
sorry about that.
It's all good. I told you the end of the story first.
Yeah.
So,
it's like Star Wars.
Evacuation platoon, usually it's set up with like 4 squads. So your first 2 will get attached to treatment, and the last 2 will go to like post-security detail. They'll go with the MPs. They'll go with the infantry. Some of them will be on female engagement teams, things like that. So they get dispersed among the brigade and battalion.
That are
on the ground.
On the ground. Okay, got it.
Exactly.
Got it. So, in Strike's deployment to Afghanistan, Kandahar, Afghanistan, Operation Enduring Freedom 10-11, 2010 through 2011. I've been on many patrols, embedded with all the line units from all the battalions and squadron, and I got to tell you, in a lot of my patrols, embedded is also that combat medic. I mean, is it 1 per each unit?
Ed, I don't know necessarily what the exact numbers are, but I know that if you've got a group going out on ground, you must have a medic with you. I don't know if it's, 1 per X amount of people, 2 per X amount of people.
But there will always
of course,
be...
you've got your Eagle First Responders, which that's something that, the medics teach in order to prepare the soldiers to be able to take on, casualties should they need to.
What do they call that? Train the trainer type of deal?
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. So here you guys are. You're embedded with the units, okay? And what's some of the scenarios that you guys have trained for recently?
Recently? Well, y'all just went out to the field recently.
Y'all.
No, you didn't go?
Did you say y'all?
Yeah.
I'm from Texas.
Can we edit that part out?
Well, the funny part about it is that I never said y'all until I joined the Army. Because I'm from the Mexico portion of Texas. I'm from El Paso.
Oh, see.
So that's not y'all. She's y'all.
I'm y'all.
Y'all
I'm from
area.
East Texas, the country.
This is the most confusing conversation I've ever heard.
I bet you if you have listeners from Texas, they understand.
Texas is such a huge state.
It's like a country.
Yeah, it's
all right.
Its flag can fly alongside U.S. You know that, right?
Now, again, recording live here at Clarksville, Tennessee. All right. Now, but back on track, okay? You guys are always training. You're always doing the high-speed PT. How important is physical endurance to be a part of your job?
Well, I'm kind of obsessed with PT, so I'm like a bad person to ask.
No, well, let me tell you, you two are very physically fit, and fit to fight. And how important is that?
Well, I think something that is really important in our company, and it's reflected a lot in our leadership too, our first sergeant and commander, they are walk-the-walk type people. So if we're going to do a 12-mile ruck march, they will be there alongside us doing it. And if we're going to train, they're going to do it alongside us. So their level of physical fitness is extremely high. So it falls upon the rest of us NCOs and soldiers to adhere to the same standard and try to beat it, because you can't look up to your first sergeant and see him doing his best and then just fall by the wayside and be poor.
Right.
You can't do that.
And your thoughts on physical fitness? I mean, being here at Strike, I'm sure it's always nonstop for you. This is a new experience for you. And how important is physical fitness for yourself?
Physical fitness is pretty important. It's just, passing that PT score, that should just be minimal. You should exceed that, definitely.
Here at Strike, we don't adhere just to the standards. Okay, adhere, absolutely. Okay, we go above. We strive for more than just a standard, right?
For excellence.
Now, what's some of the what was the EFMB, right? That goes along with the medics.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that is. I mean, you have that's a 68. That's the expert field medical badge.
Bada bing. Okay.
Which is it's like a 2-week-long thing. You do train up, and then it's 5 days of actual testing. But it's like the most horrible 5 days of your life.
Now, to get this badge is like a big honor for the medics, right?
Mm-hmm,
and
definitely.
it's kind of like if you don't have it, they look at you like, why don't you have it?
Well, I mean, it's kind of... There's two. You know, there's the combat medical badge and then the expert field medical badge. And a lot of people look at the CMB as more prestigious than the EFMB because it shows that downrange you were able to do what you needed to do, what you were trained for, and you helped people and you saved lives.
Right.
Whereas EFMB, it's more of a knowledge retaining type of competition. However, it still shows that you had the tenacity to go after that badge and achieve it, which is really difficult to do.
Man,
so
tenacity. Did you hear that one?
Another word.
I'm writing these things down.
As educated.
Oh, forget about it, y'all. Yeah. But, okay, so and do you have your EFMB?
I do not. I went to EFMB last year, and I failed.
See, so they don't just give it to you.
No, they don't just give it to you.
Right.
I've heard stories.
You have to earn this. Now, being new, this is something that you want? This is something that you want to get?
I will definitely get an EFMB badge.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. You know, you can't have it if you don't even have the right attitude, so good for you.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Okay, now, you've been to Iraq.
Yes.
Okay, what year, Operation Iraqi Freedom, OIF, okay?
I was in Iraq from 2008 to 2009.
And where at?
I was in Talil, southern Iraq.
Okay. And let me tell you, I mean, that during that time frame, that's a very busy place to be in Iraq. And do tell about your experiences.
My experience over there, I worked at a combat support hospital with... I forget what our sister unit was, but basically we were part of this combat support hospital, and because you were on an air base, people got evac to us. So, I mean, in our outlook, you know, like within our radius, there wasn't too much going on, but we were an evacuation point through Kuwait, and then, you know,
understood
through there. So that was it was a good experience. It was really interesting. I got to go out with a post-security detail many times, and the MPs a lot of times. So
not to bring it down, but what's most of the injuries that you've seen, or if you want to
the injuries weren't too bad down there because I forget what the name of the base is in Middle Iraq, where they would take the most critically wounded and then go straight up to Germany.
Okay.
So we were the lesser injured.
Understood.
So it was mostly like shrapnel wound type stuff.
Right,
so secondary injuries, you know, from blasts and things like that. Which it's funny because, you know, I thank God for that every day because I didn't have to see anything that was too crazy. But at the same time, this is going to sound terrible, but I almost wish that I would have in order to be able to train my soldiers better.
No, understood.
You know,
get that real world hands-on experience.
Yeah.
So you could pass that knowledge along.
Exactly.
To those coming sprouting up.
But
Absolutely.
you know, I'll thank God every day that I got to just have it how it was.
I tell you, I really do appreciate what you guys do, the combat medics. You know, the male, female. I mean, you guys are on the battlefield, making it happen and making sure that you guys can do whatever you can do to save lives on a daily basis. Okay, and we're going to take a quick break here, but we're going to get into me getting stuck here with this. What is it called? What'd you bring in here, PFC Osorio?
I brought 20 gauge needles. All the supplies I need.
Needles, multiple, plural.
Needle gauge catheter.
Man, the tenacity of you. All right. All right, but hey, this is Sergeant Joe Padula. You're listening to Airstrike on WJZM 1400 AM. Absolutely.
I'm a regular. I'm no tourist. I'm a local. So give it to me local. The hashtags and the headlines so I can get it and go or stop and take it all in. And I want it all delivered wherever I go. The local teams and scores? Yes. Watchdog journalism thanks to more feet on the street? Yes. What happens in my town? Yes.
We are the Leaf Chronicle. All things Clarksville on all your devices 24/7. Subscribe today at theleafchronicle.com.
Give it to me local.
What better gift can you give than a beautiful arrangement of flowers or a lovely plant from Franklin Street Flowers? They've been in the same location for 50-plus years. Randy Harrison and Dickie Rye have flowers for all occasions. They are a full-service florist with worldwide delivery. Say I love you with flowers from Franklin Street Flowers. Go by or give them a call at 931-647-3341. That's 647-3341.
0 Zilch. Nothing. That's how much interest you will pay when you choose the right finance plan from Hudson. Most models of John Deere Gators, commercial Z-Track, or X700 Series Moors qualify for interest rates as low as 0% now through July 31st, 2013. Choosing the right John Deere machine is easy with the selection Hudson has to offer. Don't settle for less than the best. Superior quality equipment at the right price with the best terms is waiting for you at any of Hudson's 8 convenient locations. Visit one today or online at HudsonInc.com.
Brought back by popular demand. It's the Gary Matthews Kia Invoice Sale. Plus, you keep the Kia bonus cash. In Clarksville on the river. It's here. It's now. No haggle, no hassle invoice pricing on every new 2013 Kia in stock. No one saves you more. This is a limited time offer. So make the switch to Gary Matthews Kia today. New 2013 Sorrento LX. Get invoice pricing, 0% APR for 60 months, and you keep the $1,000 Kia bonus cash. New 2013 Optima LX. Get invoice pricing, 0% APR for 60 months, and you keep the $1,000 Kia bonus cash. It's crazy but true. And every new Kia comes with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Every credit application accepted. Hurry to Gary Matthews Kia Invoice Sale in Clarksville. Make the switch to save more. MatthewsKia.com. Invoice pricing ensues. Stock numbers 1342, all prices plus tax, title, and license. Cash back from Kia Motors of America. Prices include $457 processing fees. Some dealer incentives and year-end awards can affect actual invoice cost and pricing. 0% with approved credit. Ends 4/30/13.
Have you visited Miss Lucille's? Over 130 multi-vendor booth space. What a wide variety of antiques, handcrafted items, consignment furniture, and much more they have. Located off Exit 11 in Clarksville, Tennessee on Madison Street behind Starbucks and Burger King. They open Tuesday through Saturday 10 to 6 and Sunday 12 to 5. Wide aisles and family-friendly staff. 931-896-1700, 931-896-1700.
When severe weather hits the Clarksville-Fort Campbell area, make sure to tune in to WJZM 1400 AM for all of your severe weather updates. Brought to you by the Augustine Insurance Group, Clarksville's insurance experts since 1972.
Clarksville's only radio station for local news, talk, sports. WJZM Radio.
And now, back to Airstrike, brought to you by Gary Matthews Volkswagen and Kia. Here's Sergeant Joe Padula.
All right. Hey, how you doing? You heard the royalty-free music, so you know what that means. It's Airstrike. All right. We got John in the studio. Hey, John, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Better than you.
Oh, man. We got two Brigade Combat medics here from the mighty Strike Brigade. Hey, how you medics doing? All right.
Better than you because you're sweating already.
Yeah, absolutely, and they're talking like that because they got the needles out on the table here.
They have the power.
They got rubber gloves. They got Band-Aids. They got a big diaper. I don't even know what that is.
Yeah.
Oh man! And also in studio is David Lewis. Good to see you, Dave. How you doing? All right.
All right, Joe. Doing your job.
Oh, look at it. He's got the camera, so we'll get these pictures and videos posted up later on. All right. But, yeah, hey, this is Airstrike, WJZM 1400 AM. Do me a favor, call in so we can stall and delay this. 931-645-6414.
The lines just went down.
Oh.
No, it's good.
Bada bing. All right, and I'll tell you what, this is a great opportunity, and I'm definitely willing to sacrifice, and don't say sacrifice, to help out. Okay, and make sure that that young PFC Osorio he'll get some good training here. Okay, and please explain what an IV is and why do it and why it's important and all the knowledge. And don't just explain it to me in the audience. Use this opportunity to train young PFC Osorio here.
Okay, so an IV, otherwise known as it's intravenous, so it's going in your veins. So the point.
I don't like that word, intra.
Intravenous. So the
if
point.
If I pass out on air, just wake me up. All right?
Oh my gosh, you're a giant baby.
No,
you need to calm
this.
down. Okay, so
Absolutely.
it's not that bad. We brought a smaller needle, so
no, I don't.
It's okay.
I don't care. Just explain it to her, please.
Okay, so what it is it's used to pass fluids, pass medications. Like it's summer. It's really humid here.
Right. Yes.
If you go participate in a field exercise and you're not drinking water and you get really dehydrated.
What about coffee?
Coffee is a diuretic. It'll make you pee more, which means that you'll get more dehydrated.
Oh, no.
So
I've
it's
been
the
drinking
caffeine.
Coffee all day. I've had no water.
I can tell.
Yeah.
You look really dehydrated.
Yeah, I need some water. So this is going to be
That's good that we're here then.
Some fluid.
That's serendipitous. So.
Oh, no.
Serendipitous.
Okay, so.
Plethora of words today.
What you do.
Plethora of
That's a good word.
No,
that's a power word.
Yeah, he's very powerful.
Nice. Okay, so. What you always want to do first is you want to get all your stuff out, inspect it, make sure it's good to go.
Okay, what's the stuff you got here?
Okay, so what we have here, well, most importantly, is a pair of gloves because for both of us to prepare. Because I don't know what you have and you don't know what I have, and we want to keep it that way.
Okay, absolutely, understood. So we're sanitized.
Yes, and then we have this what you're calling a diaper.
Yeah, it's a diaper.
Is a chuck pad, and it's got absorbent material in it, so that if I botch your IV like horrendously, your blood will get caught in there.
What are you talking about, botching?
I'm making you feel really confident right now, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. So, and then this guy right here, a chuck.
Because they're going to chuck it out after they're done.
Or you might chuck once you see your blood. There you go. Okay, so then we have the needle, and it's got
Should we have
catheter.
all these first? No, I drained all the water from the regatta.
Sorry.
You're done for. You better drink that water right there.
All right, yes.
Okay, so we have a needle with a catheter on it. So we put the needle in your vein, we push the catheter up, and that's what we attach the IV fluid to. So that's what we're going to do today.
Okay, sorry, are you paying attention?
I am.
Okay.
I'm paying attention.
She's pretty good. She's pretty good. She didn't need too much. So, okay, we're going to go ahead and start.
She's full of information.
No, you're just trying to stall and put off the inevitable.
Hold on, let me get some water. All right. Now, should I stand?
You should not stand.
Oh, okay, let me sit down.
You should sit down.
I'm sitting down.
And you need to put your arm flat on this table.
That way you don't have as far to fall.
Okay, so the chuck bag, what is it called?
It's not a bag, it's just a chuck.
Okay, so the diaper is on the table. Okay, so we got Huggies.
Yes. Okay, take your watch off.
No.
Don't tell me no. You take your watch off right now.
All right, the watch is off.
Okay, now put your arm. Yes, we're going to go for this fatty right here.
It's not fat.
It's fat.
1,340 calories a day, you know what I mean?
I didn't say your stomach was fat. I said your vein.
That's right. I got the abs of the brigade right
It's a healthy vein.
Oh, my gosh.
That's right.
All right.
And you also have the biggest head in the brigade.
Now, let me tell you something. Now, this right here, is this going to... I mentioned my calories. How many calories is this going to...
There's no calories involved. Although, if we were...
Can I see the thing? I got to scan it on my MyFitnessPal app.
Oh, my gosh. You're the biggest
woman I've ever met. Is this a lunch or a snack? What do I put this as?
You're ridiculous. I need you to calm down right now. Okay, so... All right. So, I want to take a look at your arm, and I want to find a big, juicy, straight vein.
Right. Do you need me to, pump?
Well, first of all, I need to put this bad boy on. This is a constricting band.
Okay, so you put in the rubber band around my bicep. I'm surprised it's big enough. That's kind of tight.
Yeah, it needs to be tight so it can constrict.
Oh, my veins are coming out.
Yeah, okay, so that's
They're not coming out, they're
right
popping
there.
out, okay? Everything's intact. Oh, God. All right, so,
all right,
sorry, where's your gloves?
I am just assisting.
Okay, so, all right.
So now I want to clean this
So
vein.
let me just paint the picture. Okay, so right now, all right, you don't have to clean it that much. All right, just hurry up.
What is that?
Okay.
What is that right there?
Okay, I'm dirty.
You need a shower.
All right, so here we go. Right now we got we're sanitized. All right. They got the gloves on. Okay. Hold on. What are you doing with the needle? Hold on. I'm explaining. Stop. All right. Don't needle me yet.
That doesn't need to be on your arm that long, so I need to stick to you.
Okay. So right now I'm getting stuck. Okay. She's putting it in.
There's a little steam.
She's putting it in. The needle is in. Is it in yet? I'm looking. Oh my God. Oh, look at the size of my vein. What are you doing? You're sliding? She's sliding something. Sorry, explain on the radio what's going on here.
She sticks the needle at a 30-degree angle.
Okay.
And then...
Talking to the mic, please. Oh, no, I'm bleeding all over the chuck bag. Oh.
That's good.
Oh, no, it's all over the place.
Clean up on aisle 9, please.
Oh, John, this is not a laughing matter.
I'm not laughing.
Okay, tell him how good it is.
Why is there blood squirting?
That means you're in the vein. That's good.
Oh, great. So there's blood all over the place. That means you're in the vein.
Because it hurts a lot more if you're not in the vein.
How come my pectorals are tensing up?
Okay,
is that a reaction?
His giant big baby thing that happened right now is the fact that, okay, when you stick in the vein, obviously you're going to bleed.
Yeah, there's blood all over the place.
That's a good thing, because what hurts the most is fishing around trying to find a vein.
Listen, I got a thing in my arm right now. Right now, there's
and
a
I'm
thing in my arm.
You're such a baby. You need to calm down.
Explain to the audience what the thing in my arm is, please.
In his arm right now is a catheter with IV tubing connected to it.
Why is my arm shaking? Is that a reaction to the
Because you're scared.
I'm not scared. I'm Joe Padula. Forget about it.
You're scared.
Nah, I don't care.
Well, and the IV fluid is probably a little bit cold. Okay, now, are you intending to take this? Are you intending to take this bag, or you want us to disconnect it?
Well, no, I'm going to have cannolis, though, while the IV...
Okay, well, then let me tape it down. Right now, I'm just holding it.
Do me a favor. Hurry up and tape it down, please.
Oh, my gosh.
No, let me tell you. You did it smooth. It didn't hurt at all.
That hurt?
No. All right, she's putting on, right now, a big Band-Aid, right?
Yeah, I shake a lot.
Yeah, no.
Feel good?
Why is your hand shaking? That's not a good sign.
I shake a lot.
Oh, thank God you're not the dentist. My bicuspid wouldn't make it. All right. Sorry, how you doing? All right?
I'm doing great.
Now, you're holding the bag up
I'm holding the IV
above
bag.
your head. You look like the Statue of Liberty a little bit right now. All right, now...
it makes it flow faster above your heart.
Okay, so above... so the IV bag is above the heart.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so it flows faster into my body.
Okay, now put that bag down and see what happens. Do you see that?
There's blood coming out of the thing. Put it back up,
when
please.
you put the bag down, blood flows down because the pressure, because of where it is in relation to your
lazy on
heart.
me, Osario. Keep that bag up there. Keep that blood inside my body. I had 4 cups of coffee. I can't be dehydrated on this. All right, now you're putting tape over the Band-Aid, okay? But the IV is still in my vein. Now you're wrapping things around my thumb. Okay, could you explain?
Okay, this is to prevent it from moving around. So if I don't tape it down like this and you move around, that could get pulled out of your arm violently, which would be very painful.
Well, why are you using such words like violently and what was the other word?
Do you want me to rip it out? Do you want me to rip it out and see if it is violently painful? Because we can try
Don't use the word
it.
whip. Just please hurry up and tape so I can eat my cannoli. My comfort cannoli. Okay. All right. Yeah, no, understood. Yeah, Sergeant Anderson has got this is true. Sergeant Anderson's got an appointment that she's got to be at, so she's taping here, and she's going to be. I hope you get a speeding ticket, okay? Now, let me tell you, you really did do this great. You did this with
very smoothly.
I wouldn't say smoothly, but you did it with little pain, okay? And,
Good.
And you calmed me, and you're hydrating me, and it's important, especially here in the heat casualty that's going on.
And how
post.
humid it is? Oh, no.
Being hydrated is an important thing. And before you do take off, can you explain? Well, let me give you a cannoli before you leave.
Oh, that's the only reason I came.
I'll get it for you.
Terrible. Okay, since I'm stuck here on this bag that's filled with blood, look at this. Oh, my God. I'm a bleeder.
You are a bleeder.
No, I'm not a bleeder. Now, could you explain what makes a bleeder, what doesn't make a bleeder?
Well, that depends on your level of hydration.
Okay.
For one, I mean, the less hydrated you are.
I feel good. Right now, David Luce, he's holding up the bag. Thanks, Dave. Appreciate that. You know, the leader here at WJZM. And do me a favor. With your phone, you're a kid. You got phones and apps. Take a picture of Dave holding the thing with the thing. You know, and with the juices going into my thing, and now, those cannolis smell good.
They do.
I think the hydration is enhancing my sense of smell right now.
Nice. You know, it also depends on your blood pressure and your pulse and all that, how much you're going to bleed out.
Okay, so...
You're probably pretty healthy.
Yeah.
I don't detect any diseases.
No, let me tell you. Absolutely.
Happy birthday.
Oh, forget about it, you know? All right, so here we are. And before you do go, please take a cannoli. Start eating, okay?
Well, I would like to wash my hands first, because that's kind of gross.
All right. I don't know. I'm kind of offended, but you're right.
Think about it.
Here, go wash your hands.
Okay, I will.
Well, no, these are sanitized cannolis.
What?
Yeah, Purell's all over them. Forget about it. It's only 10 calories per square. Now, Osario, okay, what did you learn here today? Were you able to get an experience, you know, get a little bit more training time while here on the air at Airstrike?
Definitely. Even though I've done IV fluids on people before, it still helps. You learn something new every time, you know? And it always helps better.
What specific did you learn here today that was different? Okay, now, I just want to let you know I exaggerated a lot, okay, because me, I didn't really care, and I'm not scared, and my heart really isn't beating really, really fast right now. okay? But when people do, because a fear of needles is a thing.
Definitely.
Now, what have you learned to handle people in that scenario?
You have to learn to just calm down. The patient is, sometimes they're not always soldiers willing to get needles. Sometimes it's just people you don't know and they're afraid. And you have to learn to work with that because sometimes they're going to be, their arms are going to be shaking. They're going to be like screaming,
Right. Right. Believe me, I was screaming from within. But you guys did an awesome job. Right here, you cleaned your hands. Right here, have a cannoli. Have a cannoli. Sorry, why don't you go clean your hands? All right.
Now, which are the?
I made two different types here. One's with a lot of sugar, not a lot of sugar, normal amount of sugar for my cannolis. Okay, and one has a little bit less. Okay.
This side.
This one right here has more of the sugar. Okay. This one has less of the sugar. Okay. That's a lower calorie cannoli. Okay, and let me tell you, I hope you enjoy it. Okay, you've earned it. Okay, absolutely.
That is delicious.
Now who is going to undo all of this?
Who's going to what?
Undo all of this.
Here, I'll hold the bag.
She'll do it.
Oh, okay.
I've got to go, though.
All right.
Because I can't.
Sergeant Anderson, thank you for your time.
Oh, you're very welcome. I had a great time.
I learned a lot about the combat medics today, and thank you for your service to not just the Army, not just the strike, but to all of us. And of
course.
You're great people, and I wish you luck with everything. And
thank you very much.
Yeah, we'll talk to you soon, okay?
All righty.
All right.
It was fun. Had a good time, guys.
Absolutely. We still got Asario here, okay? Asario, okay, your hands are clean. That's good.
Definitely.
All right. I hope you use that Lever 2000 soap. All right. And you're having your cannoli.
Oh, yeah.
Now, here, maybe I can, do we have a paper clip or a clasp? Maybe I can just take the IV bag and hold it up to the mic stand here, okay? So Dave Lewis, there we go. Look at that. Oh, Marone. Unbelievable. What a day, huh?
Things you do.
Look what we did here today at Airstrike, all right? John, not only did we introduce, Clarksville and Fort Campbell and Oak Grove and Hopkinsville, the surrounding areas of Clarksville, we introduced them to some high-speed combat medics. We also introduced them to some information into the world of the medics.
That's right.
And we also had...
Hope we educated them a little bit.
And we also gave them a live experience of what it's like to get stuck with a friggin' 20-gauge needle. Don't get me. I got a little fear of needles, not too much, just a little bit. All right. And you guys talk me through it. And how's the cannoli? All right.
This is awesome.
All right, good. No, definitely enjoy it. All right.
We're all on break time now, right? We're all leaving.
You've earned it. Yeah.
And we'll come back to you later.
Yeah. I don't need to sanitize my hands because. My one hand is occupied by being sitting here on the diaper with the IV sticking in it. Right now they got it taped to the microphone arm bar. All right, and John, you got your cannoli. How's yours cannoli? All right,
it's very good.
All right, Dave, your cannoli, you're good to go. All right, I'm going to have mine, and everyone's taking out their smartphones and they're taking pictures. All right, of me eating my cannoli with an IV hooked up to the microphone stand. All right, don't I feel honored? Now, during this time, sorry, you're a fan of Facebook, right?
Definitely.
Are you a fan of the Strike Brigade Facebook page?
I am. You should be, too.
Oh, I so am. And this cannoli is unbelievable. Oh, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Now, if you guys have a Facebook page, go to Facebook, and in the search box, you type in 2nd Brigade Strike. That's 2ND Brigade Strike. And you click on the heart, okay, and you click like, and you get to see all the strike pictures, all the strike videos, all the strike stories. Sorry, what's your favorite thing about the strike page?
I just like all the updates, knowing what's going on,
right.
And all the other battalions.
Right. Like every day,
definitely,
there's updates and people talking with their mouths full. Every day. It's unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
Now, also through there, you can see links to like the Strike Tube, which is YouTube, but the Strike channel on Strike Tube. And you can see all the videos. You can get all the previous Airstrike episodes that are on there. You can listen to them live. Oh, sorry, I had to chill. And then also on the link is the Strike Twitter. Strike Twitter's out there. So follow the Strike Brigade, and that's at Strike BCT. One word, okay? Follow the Strike Brigade. Keep up to date with all the things that the Strike Brigade's doing on the social networking world. And a little birdie told me, okay, speaking of Twitter, a little birdie told me that Strike might be getting an Instagram account soon here. A Strike-agram. Yeah, forget about it. You know what I mean? So we'll be posting pictures of Strike and everything and posting it right up to the Strike-agram. And they do video now, right, on the Strike-agram? Is that accurate?
That is
correct.
Accurate.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. And, man, yeah, once again, okay, it looks like we're going to be wrapping it up here, but, Sario, hey, thank you for coming in here today.
Thank you for having me.
No, thank you for sharing your story of being the combat medic in the mighty Strike Brigade. I look forward to watching you grow up in the Strike Brigade and learn such great things, and then applying them in real world scenario. You know, absolutely. And if you got a smartphone, right?
I do.
All right, I need you to get one of the apps. Okay, either Winamp or Shoutcast.
Okay.
Okay, I need you to get that app so you can listen to WJZM and Airstrike any time of the day, anytime, any place. All right, so you do that. All right, I want you also to go to WJZM.com. I want you to bookmark, right?
That's right.
You bookmark that page, add it to your favorites. All right, because on there you can check out all the stuff that's going on at Fort Campbell Fridays and the whole bit at WJZM.com. All right, and also I want you to tune in to WJZM 1400 AM on your radio dial if you're in the local area. All right, and if not, you make sure you tell the other people. But hey, again, I just want to say thank you to John and WJZM and Dave and all the people here. You got Talk with Tara, MWR on Fort Campbell Fridays. You also got Good Morning Clarksville in the morning, and they're always talking about Fort Campbell, what's going on. So, yeah, you got a great station here that tells a soldier story, and we want to appreciate you guys. And, hey, I'm Army Sergeant Joe Padula, the host of Airstrike, the Strike Brigade radio show that's dedicated to bringing the soldiers from the front lines right into your listening device right here on WJZM 1400 AM, and I'll talk to you later. Absolutely. That's a one-syllable word, man. Not three. She goes, would you like some pie?
I'll be back in about an hour.
I said, man, there's too many syllables and too many calories in that. Yeah. I'm going to have to pass.
Give me the low calorie.
Oh, but speaking of calories, I bought the cannolis again.
Cannoli talk.
Yeah, cannoli talk. Every about 15 minutes remaining of the show, we do cannoli talk here at Strike, at Airstrike, and it's always a good time. We get to finish our message and finish our conversation with cannolis in our mouth.
That's right.
And also today, we'll have more things going on during that cannoli talk. I'm not looking forward to it, but I'm sure you guys are, all right? Today we have...
Scientific experiment.
Yeah, an experiment. I'm the...
guinea pig.
I'm the... Italians get offended when you say that. Please, take it easy, all right? Now, I'm the... I'm going to be the recipient of 2 combat medics today that are in studio, and they're going to be talking about their job and what they do at Strike, overseas and while in garrison. And they're also going to be sticking me with an IV live on the air today.
Ooh. Yeah. Glad it's you and not me.
Let me tell you, I don't know what I signed up for. I'm not... Don't
I volunteer, but I can't do it.
Yeah, no, understand. Thank you for your service.
That's right.
Yeah, forget about it, you know? But it should be something very special. So I want you guys to hang in there. We're going to take a small break here, but yeah, don't go too far. We're going to have some needles. We're going to have some talk. We're going to have some cannolis, and we're going to be telling the soldier story right to you, right here.
In Audio Romance, Chapter 1.
When Jackie agreed to go on a date with Dirk, the handsome new guy in town, she expected a few surprises, but this was amazing. "What's wrong?" said Dirk, confidently leaning against a ceramic panther in his bachelor apartment. "Never seen so much HD before?" "No," she confessed, biting her lip. She hadn't. Sure, back in college she dated a few guys with what she thought was lots of HD, but nothing like this. "Charter TV has over 100 HD channels," he added, "plus 1,500 HD titles on demand, and apps like Watch ESPN so you can watch live sports anytime, anywhere." "Oh, really?" she said, trying to play it cool but melting inside. "Yeah," said Dirk. "There's never been a better time to get Charter TV." Jackie knew in her heart he was right, just like she knew she wanted Charter TV.
Sign up now for just $29.99 a month when bundled. Call 855-899-CHARTER today. Some restrictions apply. See charter.com for complete details.
Quality matters, and since 1972, Dawson & Dawson has been Clarksville's heating and cooling experts. Providing fast, reliable, and convenient service, Dawson & Dawson Heating and Cooling is all about quality. And right now, Dawson & Dawson is offering 2-year labor and 10-year parts warranties on all Lennox replacement units. State licensed, insured, and bonded, Dawson & Dawson Heating and Cooling, where quality has mattered since 1972. For service or free estimates on new installations, call 931-906-4570. That's 906-4570. Or visit them online at dawsonhvac.com.
Clarksville's only radio station for local news, talk, sports. WJZM Radio.
And now,
here at WJZM, this is Sergeant Joe Padula, the host of Airstrike. And, I'll talk to you in a minute. Absolutely.
They haven't played on the same team since high school. And now, these brothers patrol the Atlanta outfield together.
And a 1-2. Slow curveball. Hit high, deep, and way out of here to left field. Here comes Upton to the plate.
They are Atlanta Braves outfielders B.J. Upton and Justin Upton. And you'll only hear them play right here.
WJZM Radio, Clarksville, Tennessee.
Brought back by popular demand. It's the Gary Matthews Kia Invoice Sale. Plus, you keep the Kia bonus cash. In Clarksville on the river. It's here. It's now. No haggle, no hassle invoice pricing on every new 2013 Kia in stock. No one saves you more. This is a limited time offer. So make the switch to Gary Matthews Kia today. New 2013 Sorrento LX. Get invoice pricing, 0% APR for 60 months, and you keep the $1,000 Kia bonus cash. New 2013 Optima LX. Get invoice pricing, 0% APR for 60 months, and you keep the $1,000 Kia bonus cash. It's crazy but true. And every new Kia comes with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Every credit application accepted. Hurry to Gary Matthews Kia Invoice Sale in Clarksville. Make the switch to save more. MatthewsKia.com. Invoice pricing ensues. Stock numbers 1342, all prices plus tax, title, and license. Cash back from Kia Motors of America. Prices include $457 processing fees. Some dealer incentives and year-end awards can affect actual invoice cost and pricing. 0% with approved credit. Ends 4/30/13.
Charter TV presents Love in HD.
Since 1941, serving the public interest. WJZM Radio, Clarksville, Tennessee.
It's time for Airstrike, brought to you by Gary Matthews Volkswagen and Kia. Here's Sergeant Joe Padula from Strike 2nd Brigade Combat Team.
Absolutely. Hey, how you doing? This is Sergeant Joe Padula, and you are listening to Airstrike on WJZM 1400 AM. Absolutely. So, it was a good week here for Strike. This is a time where Strike soldiers get a little leave time. Okay, a little leave me alone and take a vacation for about 2 weeks. And unfortunately, I did not take that leave time, so I am broadcasting to you live today here at the WJZM studios in downtown Clarksville, off of Martin Street, named after Dean Martin. Is that right, John?
That's right. That's Amore.
That's Amore. That's John. He's the operations manager here, and he works the board for Airstrike for us. He helps us broadcast the story. And again, John, it is an honor to relay the Strike story to the masses here at Clarksville, and thanks through you guys in WJZM.
It's always great to have you here every Friday.
Oh, every Friday?
Every Friday afternoon. At 1 p.m.
No, bada bing, you know? Now, every Friday here at WJZM, they have Fort Campbell Fridays, okay? And this is great, okay? Clarksville is the neighboring city of Fort Campbell. And the two of them are like, left hand, right hand, yin and yang. Any other similes, you know?
Yin and yang?
Yeah, I already said that.
Or yang and yin?
Oh, yeah.
Which? Never.
So creative, John. Absolutely.
Strikerific.
Strikerific. Absolutely. So the two of us, we work hand in hand, and we like to tell Clarksville what's going on over at Fort Campbell and Strike, and we like to know what's going on with you guys too. So we always take your calls. Call us here at WJZM 931-645-6414. That's 931-645-6414. And if you can't understand my dialect, my New York accent, 4 means 4. Okay, that's the number. Absolutely. All right?
What is it?
4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, hold on. Let me try
that like you?
normal way here. 4. Did that work?
That's good.
All right, 4.
Yeah. Put about 3 syllables in it.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you, and not to mock the South, because I love the South. I really fell in love with here. In case you haven't noticed, I'm a Army-minded guy with the New York mouth, all right? I miss home, but I'll see you guys over there soon. But while I've been down here, you guys have really embraced me and made me part of your family, like the stepchild of the family, but that's okay, That's all right. Now you guys, like, what was the word I heard the other day? It was a one-syllable word, and the lady, pie.